Will this Norton 850 Commando go first kick?
Yeah, there's one, I think, the one just for sale. Yeah, all right.
Oh. Bounty. It's got an audience. Oh, see? Quality British motorcycles.
Normally it doesn't do that.
Don't want an audience.
I left those ones on there.
You had it a long time.
About 16 years, I suppose.
That's a good time.
I've put various other bits and pieces on it. Uprated the front brakes on it.
Oh, it's got shadow rims on, hasn't it? Are they shadow
No,
ones?
they're 8-inch. Yeah.
Are they big? Are they leading tune
And they're
ones?
twin
Oh,
legged shoes
yeah.
either side, yeah.
Oh, that's like properly done.
A friend of mine manufactures them. But I don't know if he's still very unwell, so I don't know whether he's going to continue. He used to have an engineering business, which he's retired now, so I suspect there won't be any more, which is a shame. But yeah, it's got an alternator on it, so it runs 12 volt. And it's got a BTH, modern BTH mag.
Yeah.
Which I shouldn't say it, but it helps with starting.
Well, no, yeah, I know, yeah. I'm on the Brough, so that seems to start pretty well. So
It's got a different steering head in it. This changes the angle on it.
Yeah.
They're prone to tank slippers.
yeah,
I know more than one person who's been thrown off of one.
yeah. I've ridden a couple of C's.
Yep.
And I've ridden an A Rapide, and I thought the A really handled beautifully.
Yeah.
Richard Scudder's one.
Very nice.
So yeah, I was really surprised by the Series A. It's like an
yeah,
absolutely
really
modern bike.
Is it really?
Absolutely, rides just like a modern bike. The brakes are obviously like getting on for 90 years old, but they're not disturbingly bad. They're okay, and it goes beautifully. Yeah, it's got better brakes than the Brough.
Yeah.
And it's got rear suspension, the A, whereas that's rigid, so it's kind of an unfair comparison. So, and that's the side valve, and obviously the Series A's a nippier thing. So, yeah.
Heavy or not too bad?
That's all right when you move it.
Yeah.
It's like all things. If you're like trying to wheel it around a small space, then anything is, unless it's a bantam, then you can't pick it up.
Yeah, you just pick it up and turn it round.
Yeah. So do you get it like this, or have you kind of slowly done things to
I
it?
got it. It was a trainer's wing when I got it.
Oh, okay.
So it's. I mean, I stripped the primary side off, put new primary chain in it because I didn't know how long it had been in there. It might have been the original for all I knew.
Yeah.
And I thought the last thing I wanted is it launching itself through the front of the case. The original clutch was awful. I had a read up on them, and they're quite a thing to get right. So I went for a modern multi-plate clutch in there just to make it easier, which works fine.
You've got slightly different size wheels on it as well.
21 on the front, so 20 normally, but of course you're very limited on tyres.
Yeah.
I got the tyre wrecked last year. Or was it a year before? Oh yeah, pothole coming down the 24 at Findon.
Yeah.
Taking the line through the corners about 60 mile an hour, and it hit a pothole. And it got flat on it and twisted the front rim. So I had a lot to think about what I was going to put on there. I decided to put a 21 on there because I could get more modern tyres for it. So
it looks quite modern.
I'd like to use it.
It looks quite modern and sticky, doesn't it?
Yeah, well it feels
it's a curved tyre, isn't it? Rather than more the traditional square ones.
I mean, it's normally a rib tyre on the front, so it is a
like a line
speed master.
Yeah.
So it is normally but you have an SM on the back. So I put the modern tyre on the back, so I've got this rebuilt, put the same matching tyre on the front.
I think it's nice what you've done too. I know people in all clubs, they get a bit obsessed about originality.
Well, I just try to keep the outline the same.
Yeah, but you can improve it and make it rideable, like better brakes and clutch and tyres and wheels and everything,
I mean, the last thing I did was the shadow drums on the rear.
Yeah.
And the chap who made the front brakes, I helped him out. He wanted a rear stand.
Yeah.
And I actually had to have one for some reason. I can't remember why now.
£30 for it, Terry. Take a shot.
There you go.
Take a shot.
So he said, you know, I'm going to rear stand. I said, funny enough, I've got one in the loft. I'll bring it up for you next time. So I brought it up for him. Anyway, and then I brought the 8-inch front brakes, not these, the ones before that, the single leading shoe ones.
Yeah.
Anyway, next time I went out to the club, he said, I've got something for you. I said, oh, what's that in you? And he goes, there you go. And it was the rear drums. He gave me a set of rear drums.
That's a good deal.
He's a very nice fella.
That's how it should work, isn't it? You kind of do each other favours and things. So.
Yeah, nice fella. We used to make a lot of bits and pieces for the Vincent owners club spare system.
Yeah.
And Sunbeam Owners Club as well used to make gearboxes for them. Complete gearboxes, had all the gear shaving kit. Spent a lot of money investing in it, but he was one of those who'd always help. Someone was here at serious, he'd help them out. No other chaps was.
How far around this iconic speedometer have you had it?
Oh, it's a 100 mile an hour bike now. Just that's as fast as it goes.
Yeah.
They don't go any faster than that, even with those carbs on it.
Yeah.
No, they don't go any faster than that.
Okay, I won't hold you up. Should we have it on now? You get hot.
Well,
So,
I'm getting all.
yeah.
Come in. Thank you.
First kick with an audience. Can't be bad. Meanwhile, the heroes play out on the field. All the people who aren't into cricket are looking at old oily motorbikes. Splendid stuff.
Okay, just give it a moment.
It'll just kick in itself. When it's warmed up, you literally just have to turn the wheel knob and it'll start up.
What size is the engine? Yeah. 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 Just curious. They always look very small, the engine. Thank you. Actually, is it fun to take around?